That don't work, does it? What's that all about? Afternoon, folks. It's that time. Speeches. Speeches. Right. Firstly, yes, cheers. Free bar. Firstly, I best introduce myself. For those of you who haven't bought me a drink yet, I'm. Hang on. Is that any better? Is it turned up? Is that a far? I'll try and shout then. Right. Well, my name's Lee. I'm best man / brother. All right, I apologise for looking down and reading this, but I only printed this off last night. Don't worry, I'll keep it nice and short though. I'd like to start by welcoming everybody who's travelled sort of far and wide to be here today. It's been an emotional day. Even the cake's in tears over there. Ooh, the first one. Ooh. Moving swiftly on. I can see some obviously familiar faces out there, and some not so, but I look forward to meeting all of you this evening. It's great to be stood up here actually, because after all these years, Tom, you finally got to admit that I am the best man. I know it's hard to tell, but I've been fairly nervous about this, obviously today's speeches, having never done anything like this before. But it's okay, Tom's been really good to me. He took me to one side, gave me plenty of advice, kept me calm, and told me how to get through it. He even said if I did a really good job and went easy on him, I could do it again at his next wedding. He actually stayed at my house last night, despite his big day looming. He still managed after a few drinks to have a good night's sleep. Slept like a baby. No. By that I mean he woke up twice, screaming for his mum. All joking aside, having Tom stay with me last night did bring back some memories of time when he came to live with me in my flat. I feel it's my duty, Kelsey, to just give you 2 bits of advice. The rest you can figure out yourself. All right. Number 1, keep him away from anything sharp in the kitchen. Not for your own safety, for his own. If he's like a kid in a sweet shop. If it's something sharp, he will touch it and he will cut himself. All right. If it's anything like previous times, you'll then wander around the house, with your cream carpets, and that'll be the end of that. All right. And don't think he's safe in other people's houses either. Secondly, he needs a little bit of help, we'll say, to ensure he doesn't break his neck after he's had a few. All right. I recommend child gates or locked doors. Something to get him from the spare bedroom where he's going to have been sleeping to the bathroom where he'll inevitably end up till the morning. That is assuming he's actually made it home and not had to be picked up on the dual carriageway after being cautioned by the police. Anyway, all jokes aside, Tom, I look at you and I see a man who's calm, handsome, like looking in a mirror really, quite frankly. Seriously though, you've done right by our country over in Afghan, and I know now you'll do right by Kelsey for the rest of your lives together. For that, I couldn't be more proud of you. Hero, yeah. You've been a great brother, Tom, and we've had some good times together. I look forward to many more in the future, and I sincerely want to thank you for the honour of being your best man today. All right. I'd also like to thank everyone for coming here. It's amazing how far people will travel for some free food and beer. But there are obviously 2 very important people here today, without whom very little of this would be possible. Many of us will know them pretty well already, and the great thing is, as the evening progresses, most of us will get to spend more time with you. So please join me in a toast to the bar staff. Sincerely though, please join me in a toast for the real reason why we're here today, folks, and that is to Mr. and Mrs. Morgan. Yeah. This is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. Thank you. I'm going to hand you over to Miff now.